There are men these days that prevent their wives from engaging in any form of paid work, be it a personal business of their own or even an office work, simply because of the traditional belief that men provide for the home while women take care of the home and the kids. Then on the other side, we have women that dream to be a housewife the moment they get married. They take the marriage as their destination and abandon every form of ambition or hustle they have. It's good in a way, but you know that we live in a world full of uncertainties. We can have today or not today, but tomorrow might not be guaranteed. And there are certain rights every individual should have. And the ways is by working, by adding more value to the society, to the family. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I still remain Dr. Chukwudi Ilomaya. On today's topic, I'll be discussing why married women should work. There are so many good reasons why married women should work. But before I start, based on my own personal experience, I have to relate back when I was newly married. My wife then needed to complete her nursing program, which would involve her looking for a placement for 1 year, after which she will proceed for her National Youth Service. But along the line, our first baby came and she needed to take the baby to daycare so that she will complete her nursing program. I told her no, simply because my baby was too tender. I felt my baby was too small. He was barely 4 months at that time. He was too small to be exposed to daycare. You know what can be obtainable from daycare. So that man inside me, which I'm sure operates in every man, the ego in me rose and said no. But the good thing is, she stood her ground and rejected and made everything possible to make sure that she completed her nursing program. Initially, I was so mad about it, but later on, I realized that she made the best decision by working. And today, she's still working. And today, I value her the more. I respect her the more for standing on her decision. And because of that, there are so many respects I've given her, and there are so many opportunities that has come from that work and will keep coming because she decided to work. So, about self-respect will be the first thing I will discuss here. So many women have lost all form of respect from their husbands simply because they are totally dependent on the man. And let me tell you this, no matter how much a man loves a woman, if that woman is totally dependent on the man for the upkeep of the home and that of her personal needs, I tell you, there is no way that woman will not be subject to ridicule or abuse from the man from time to time. And when a man discovers he's fully in charge, the ego of a man will rise. He will subject the woman to all kinds of conditions, whether it's pleasant for the woman or not. And the woman has no choice. She has to nurse the man's ego, because if she doesn't do this, there will be conflicts in the home. And we all know that conflicts is so unhealthy. Some of the bad things these women do is demanding more money than they actually needed from their husband. In order to satisfy some needs, they feel ashamed demanding from the man, or the one they feel the man may not give them. For example, a woman may demand 20,000 for morning food, but inside her mind, she knows that 10,000 is all she needed for that food. The extra 10,000 is for her personal self, to do some personal things she wouldn't want to tell the man. And you know that over time, there is no way the men will not notice this thing. And what do you think will happen? The value of the woman will keep dropping. Her self-respect we keep dropping. And again, what do you think will happen when a woman doesn't get all her needs met? Trouble, problem in the family. But all these things don't need to happen when a woman is financially capable, when she is working, because she will have the freedom to take care of some of her personal needs, or if not all her personal needs. And in the process, she can even contribute meaningfully to the family's upkeep, or even be made to contribute to the family's upkeep. Because I've seen women that contribute 10% or even 50% or even more than 50% of their income to the family, just to make sure that the home is in order. And what do you think will happen to that woman? There is no way her husband will not start respecting her. There's no two ways about it. So even any woman that desires self-respect from the husband should aim to work. Because like I said in the beginning, there are certain rights an individual must have, and we earn it. Respect, we earn it. So if you want respect from your husband, go and find something doing. Add value to the man financially. And when a woman when a woman becomes more responsible, she can even extend this financial assistance to her family, to her parents, to her siblings, earning her respect also from them. So imagine the good benefits of working. Not when they call you, you put pressures on the husband. Let me tell my husband, sister, help me with this. Like, hold on, let me tell my husband. My husband said, for crying out loud. How many times? So, as a woman, if you value self respect, go out there and work. You never can tell. You could be the best employer in town or the best employee any organization or company can dream of. And I tell you, that same husband will respect you the more. Your opinions will matter. He will value you, and he will still go outside and brag that his wife is the best in her company. That if not for her, so many things, the business or the company will not move forward. So it pays to work. Self-respect. Second reason why married women should work is because of security reasons. Cases of emergency like death, divorce, loss of employment. And like I said in the beginning, the life we live or the world we live in is full of uncertainties. There are so many things we have little or nothing to do to prevent. So the question is, how prepared are we for cases like this? For an example, I know a married woman. She has like 3 kids, but suddenly divorced from the husband. The husband divorced her and sent her to her family house. I mean, the woman's family house. And life became miserable for that woman simply because she has no work of her own. And to cut the whole story short, the woman is unemployed, depending on her parents, her aged parents, for survival. And life is not good for her and also for the kids. Nobody is taking care of the kids. The last I heard of her is that she's frying akara somewhere. So, as a woman, even if you don't want to work, think about your children, think about their education, think about their tomorrow. These are the reasons that should force a woman or make a woman see reasons why she should work. This is Africa, unlike the civilized countries where the law protects against divorce in form of legal protection. The child care, who will take care of child care after divorce, and other things that come into play. But in Africa, I'm sorry to say it, you're on your own. The moment a man divorces a woman, it's like the man has abandoned the woman and the kids for some men. It's not healthy. These children needs to be protected. Their tomorrow needs to be secured. And like I'm saying, when everything is good, life is full of uncertainties. The man is always there, but when the man is not there, like this case I described now. So a woman that wants security, protection for herself, for her children, even for the man, should go out there and work. I know a woman that lost her husband, but before the man died, luckily for the woman, she always followed the man to his business. She knows everything about the business, both the customers, both where the goods are being bought, and they were partners. She was like the director of the business, although the man was the main brain behind the business. So, like I said, life is full of uncertainties, and the man died. But luckily for the woman, she's alive today, even doing better than the man in the business, taking care of the kids equally all by herself, just because she's working, or she allowed herself to work together with the husband when the man was alive. So life offers us so many uncertainties. The best we should do is to prepare ahead, and whatever we do today determines how our tomorrow will be. So work now and have your tomorrow secured, and have your children's future secured. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video in any way, I want you to share it among your friends. And by next week, I'll be discussing the continuation of this video on how a woman's sexual life and the marriage can improve simply by working.